Every woman watching this has been lied to about money. Not by a scammer, but by a stranger, by the culture that raised you. You were told to be humble and to not ask for too much. Let someone else handle the finances. And now you're sitting here wondering why you can't keep money in your account. You're not bad with money. You were never taught to govern it. And today, that changes. Here's what I see as a business midwife. Women come to me pregnant with potential, full of vision. God has shown them the business. God has shown them the book, the course, the coaching practice. But when it comes to money, they freeze. They don't even make it. And it's not because they're not smart. It's because most of us were raised in environments where money was a mystery, or money was a source of stress, or money was something that the man handles. And then we add church on top of that, where sometimes, and I say this with love, we're taught that wanting money is ungodly. That if you're truly anointed, the resources will just appear. But let me tell you something. Even Jesus had a treasurer. His name was Judas. And he was terrible at the job. But the point is, there was a system. There was a governance, and the money was managed. So let me walk you through 3 money leaks I see almost every woman I coach. These are the cracks in the vessel. And until you plug them, the blessing just keeps draining out. You are generous to a fault, literally. You tithe, you sow, you give to every need that crosses your timeline. And I'm not telling you to stop giving. God loves a cheerful giver. But here's what nobody taught you. That giving without a financial plan is just spending with a spiritual label on it. So you're not actually practicing the kingdom principle. If you don't have a budget that accounts for your generosity, you're not sowing. You're hemorrhaging. Because there's a difference between a seed and a wound. You undercharge because you feel guilty. This one gets women in ministry, especially because you have a gift. You have a calling, and somewhere along the way you decided that charging what you're worth means you're not anointed. But baby, the laborer is worthy of her hire. That's Luke 10:17. You can't fund a kingdom mission on zero margin. It's like you pouring from an empty cup. You charging premium prices for premium transformation is not greed. It's stewardship. It's what we are called to do. You have no system, just faith. Listen, I believe in faith. I walk by faith, not by sight. But faith without works is dead. If you don't have a business account that's separate from your personal account, or if you don't know your monthly expenses, I call it knowing your numbers. And if your pricing is based on what feels comfortable instead of what sustains your calling, you don't have a business. You have a very expensive hobby. And God did not give you this vision for it to be a hobby. Say it back to me. God did not give me this vision for it to be a hobby. If this is hitting home right now, I need you to do 2 things. First, drop a money bag in the comments so I know this is resonating. Second, if you're not subscribed, now's the time. I'm your business midwife. I'm here to help you birth what God put inside of you. And this delivery, it requires coaching. First thing I tell every client, before you change anything, you need to see everything. So I want you to pull up your bank statements from the last 90 days. Not to judge yourself, not to feel shame, but because you're looking at your numbers. Just to see the truth. And so, where is your money actually going? Not where you think it goes, where it actually goes. Because you cannot govern what you cannot see. All right? Second, and this is the hard one, I need you to set your prices based on the transformation you provide, not the guilt you feel. If your coaching helps a woman build a 6-figure business, if your ministry helps someone find their purpose, that transformation has a value. Stop pricing based on what you would pay and start pricing based on what the outcome is worth. Third, and this is where the midwife in me really comes out, you need a delivery plan, a real one. Separate your business finances from your personal and set up a profit first system. Even if it starts with 1%, automate your savings. Friend, you have to know your numbers every single month, not just annually when it's tax time. A midwife doesn't just show up when the baby comes. She monitors, she tracks, she prepares. That's what governing your money looks like. You monitor, you track, you prepare. Let me speak to the woman who needed to hear this today. You're not broke because you're cursed. You are not struggling because God forgot about you. You're in a season of learning to govern what He's about to multiply, because God is not going to give $1 million assignment to someone who can't manage $1,000 a month. Not because He's withholding, because He's protecting you. He's developing you. He's training your hands for war and your fingers for battle. And that includes the battle for your financial freedom. So I want to say this prayer. If this video blessed you, I need you to share it with one woman who needs to hear it, and subscribe if you want to keep walking this out with me. And if you're ready to go deeper. God, I pray for the woman that is walking this out right now. She has something on the inside. She's ready to birth, and she's just not sure yet if she's ready to take that first step. It's all about owning your worth, friend. It is all about owning your worth. So, if you are ready to own your worth, if you are ready to really take that first step, hesitating is actually contributing to your delay. And so, my prayer today is that you will move by the Spirit of God that is leading you to do the next best thing. And the very next thing you need to do is click the link in the description so that you can book a call, so that we can see if having a midwife is going to be best next for you. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you in the next video.